Hey guys, it's Jack here from Kiri Innovation. For those of you who didn't know, I'm the CEO and co-founder of Kiri Innovation. So today is going to be a very special update because as you can see, I'm in front of the video to give you guys a very thorough update of what we've been through and what challenge we are facing and we are solving and what you should be expecting before you receive Phiz product very soon. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, I'd like to go through the updates of the product in both hardware and software, from the day we showed you our Phiz concept, right? So most of you probably recognize this is our original Phiz product. This is the original product. So basically, this is actually the same one that appeared in the promotion video. So let's start from the Phiz beacon, the smartphone attachment. So the original design, a couple improvements, right? So the original design, you will have to pull up the Phiz beacon lid by your hand so that you can slide in your smartphone right into the Phiz. But we don't think it is very user-friendly because you only have two hands, right? You pretty much use both of your hands to pull up the Phiz. And then we realized we didn't have another hand to slide in with the smartphone, right? So we changed it by putting a motor inside the new Phiz design. So this is the new Phiz design. Oh, as you can see, we didn't close up the bottom because we are, doing some testings with the hardware. Yep, so actually this is a better way so I can see, the interior a little with the Phiz beacon. So we put a motor in the Phiz beacon so that it automatically goes up and down, down and up. So this way you pretty much spare the hand to slide in with a smartphone, right? So it's a more of a user-friendly issue we're trying to solve. Another cool updates on Phiz beacon is that if you look at the old Phiz design, you notice a cable, right? So this cable is basically a communication cable between Phiz turntable and Phiz beacon. But as a tech guy, myself and ourselves for the whole team, we don't think it's cool to have a cable in the product, right? So we decided to go wireless. So we put another Bluetooth chip in the Phiz beacon so that right now the Phiz beacon communicate with Phiz turntable wirelessly. Two advantages with that. The first one is actually with the cable. The scan range is actually limited by the cable length, right? But by going wireless, you pretty much can go as far as possible, right? So it's another improve of scan range. And second advantage is simply we think it's a lot cooler by going completely wireless. I hope you agree with me because I do think it's really cool. So let's move on to the Phiz turntable. So this is the old design, this is the new design. So the Phiz turntable, one of the obvious things you will notice is the centering pattern in both product, right? So the old product, we have centering patterns all around the turntable, while the new one has only one pattern in the middle. It's because, again, we think having one pattern in the middle looks a lot cleaner than having a messy pattern go all the way around the turntable. And actually it works really good. So I think it's a really clean design and I personally really liked it, right? And another cool thing about Phiz turntable is, so the old design, you have the USB port in the Phiz turntable is, this is like this old fashioned, I think it's USB type B, which is kind of old dated. But the new one is the modern type C cable. So I really like the design. I hope you guys liked it too. So I think that's pretty much, the updates on the hardware itself. Yeah, so I'll go through the software a little with you guys too. So yeah, so basically the software, it works perfectly on both iOS and Android now. So which is great news. So basically software is ready to go. And also a lot of you, talk with us, say, hey, when is the stitching algorithm going to be ready? The stitching algorithm is almost done in the computer. And we just need a little more time to integrate the algorithm from the computer to the app. So, but it's going to be easy. So yeah, don't worry. The hardest part, the tech part, it's already done. We just have to find some time to integrate the algorithm to the smartphone. Yep. So software is pretty much done. Yeah. So whenever we are able to ship Phiz, software is ready to go. No problem. Yeah. So and then let's talk about the issues that we are trying to solve right now. So the greatest challenge right now in front of us is the mode. Yes, it's the mode. I think a lot of companies right now they're struggling with the mode because I'm pretty sure you've heard of a lot other delays from other even bigger companies like Apple. Yeah, they all have like delays, and they're pretty much one of the main reasons the mode. So yeah, so our mode factory they pretty much stopped for 2 months during this pandemic time. So yeah, so right now. Pretty much a lot of workers they are starting to get back to work. Yeah, so the progresses start to move on, but we still lost a lot of time, and obviously it doesn't go as what we planned out. So yeah, so we just had a meeting with our mode factory last week, and the most realistic time after discussion is the end of May. So they said in the end of May our mode will be ready. And yeah, so as you can see, the mode in the tooling, I would say, for this product is not going to be easy. So that's going to take them time, to make the mode. Because why? I can go a little technical with you guys. If some of you are technical, because this part, the body of the Phiz beacon, they are a very straight chunk of cubic, right? We don't really have any angled surface in it because we think it's going to look ugly, right? So yeah, so with having a one big chunk of cubic, you're going to have a mold with 4 sliders, right? And this is pretty much a very difficult or even a very high quality mold design in the product design phase. So yeah, so just so the mode and the quality of the product, we aim it to be the top class. So yeah, so we didn't really want to have our mode cheap, just trying to simply save money because we think we want to make this product as good looking as possible because we love this product so much. We don't want it to be cheap, right? Okay, so yeah, so the mode, the most recent update from our factory is that we are going to get the molds, everything ready to mass produce by the end of May. Yep, so other than molds, everything else actually went surprisingly good, even in this pandemic time. So yeah, so supply chain, we thought it was going to be difficult, but it actually ends up not too bad at all. So right now, we have all the suppliers lined up waiting for us to order the goods. So yeah, so we have about, we have 30, even like 50 parts in the product, right? So we have a very long list of suppliers, but we are super proud that we sort everything out. So yeah, so we've got the price, the quotes from every single part, so they are all good to go. So I would say as soon as we got our molds, we are ready to mass produce. So which is going to be in the late May and early June. Yep. So yeah, so basically the purpose for this video is I want to be as transparent as as possible with you guys, so that we are on the same page in this development time, and also we are standing together to fight with this pandemic period of time. So yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. if you have any question, I mean any question, like like comments, criticize, it doesn't matter. So yeah, feel free to shoot us email. I will list out both my personal email and our company customer service email in this update so that you know who to reach out. And yeah, so if you have any questions, please reach out to us because we are here for you. Yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like it and stay safe. Hope to see you very soon. See you guys.